Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's adventure, Jax and I are heading up Panther Mountain. There's a few of them in the Adirondacks, but this one's in the Saranac Wild Forest. It's not that long of a trail, but it's pretty steep. Let's go. Alright, we are on the trail to Panther Mountain, and being called Panther Mountain is probably a sign that there used to be panthers here in the Adirondacks, which was true. Also known as mountain lions and cougars and pumas and catamounts. There used to be a large population of these cats here in the Adirondacks. And I can still get the road noise. I don't see the road, but I can hear it. Anyways, in the early 1800s, as the European settlers came in here, they were given bounties to kill these cougars. And that was threatening their livestock and people. And so they basically exterminated the cougars from the Adirondacks. But really, did they? So back in the mid 1800s, when places like the town of Wells was paying 20 bucks per cat, that's a lot of money back then for a cat. But it eventually eliminated the cougars in the Adirondacks, but over the years there's been an uptick in a lot of sightings of cougars. And how do I know that? I'm one of them that has seen one. One of the best reliable sources for a cougar spotting was a DEC ranger. He is pretty sure that he saw a cougar in the Blue Mountain area, and that's where most of the sightings are taking place, are in the Blue Mountain and Indian Lake areas. But a lot of these sightings people get confused with a bobcat or a lynx. Just a couple of years ago in downtown Saranac Lake, there was a cat that walked 1 o'clock in the morning and was caught on some videos, and a lot of people thought it was a cougar, but it turned out to be a bobcat. And I mean, bobcats are much smaller. They weigh about 40 pounds, while a mountain lion can go anywhere from 140 to 200 pounds. And but for many years, the DEC has refused to admit that there's cougars here, and they either say they're passing through the area, but they're not staying in the area. But there is a group that if you come to Adirondacks and you happen to see a cougar, there's a group online that you can report the sightings to. I think it's Protect the Adirondacks, Protect the ADK, or Protect the Adirondacks. ProtectAdirondacks.com, I think it is, or .org. But they have an online form you can fill out if you happen to see a cougar. And we are almost to the top. We just stopped and leaned up against this boulder here. Jax is sniffing around, but we pretty much got the trail to ourselves today, and we're not far from the top, so let's keep going. Alright folks, we made it to the top. Spectacular views on this clear day. Panther Pond You can see down here, and it's not bad of a day. It's 73 degrees, a little bit work coming up, and the trail is steep. I would hate to come up it in the wintertime, I could tell you that. But it is a fabulous day. And the couple that were ahead of me, they were up here. I think she flashed the Adirondacks as I was coming up through because she acted kind of embarrassed all of a sudden. But anyways, I see people do that all the time. Anyways, cougars in the Adirondacks, are they coming back or are they not coming back? If you've been in the Adirondacks, have you seen a cougar? Comment down below. I can tell you when I saw mine, it ran out in front of me. I was driving down the road and came out in front of me, and clearly it was a big cat and long tail right up in the air, and it ran across the road in front of me like 2 leaps, and there was a field next to the road, and I watched it go all the way through that field into the tree line across the field. So I'm pretty certain cougars are in the Adirondacks, just like wolves are now in the Adirondacks, even though the DEC denies both, that cougars and wolves are here. But it's interesting that all these years, cougars who are not supposed to be here, I've seen one, and moose who are supposed to be here, I have yet to see one. So maybe on the way down we'll see it. But we're going to soak in the views here and make our way back down and find our next adventure. Alright folks, you watched all the way through. Thanks for that. If you liked the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button down below. Continue to follow the adventure. And remember, folks, tomorrow is no guarantee for any one of us. So disconnect from that Wi-Fi, connect to this out here. You won't be disappointed.